6 7
ETR 7224 Thriller Sign It Death Part 1 Take 1.
I'd make it just before 8. That's the civilized time for dinner, isn't it? And they hadn't got started.
Maybe.
Get her.
Are you married, Miss Conway?
No. No, I'm not.
Who was that?
Tracy Conway. She likes Englishmen.
Me English.
Morning, sir. I don't think I'll be needing you today. You've got to check with the crew.
Okay, thank you.
Good day, Mr. Main.
I think that's fabulous.
Do you think it'll suit me? It was the trouble one of these days.
Preferably Friday.
A whole lot of trouble.
Bye, darling.
That's all right, crew. I know just where to find it.
There we are. Get me the backup figures on those estimates, would you? And hurry.
Good night.
Oh, good night, miss.
That's it.
Miss Clare?
Miss Prudence Clare.
Yes, who is it?
Mr. Main sent me.
Mr. Main? Oh, well, you better come up.
It's the second floor on the left.
Miss Clare?
Yes. Oh, hello.
My, this is nice. Cute.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Oh,
catch your
Mr.
name.
Main told me to call. Oh, this is very nice. Do you live here alone?
Yes.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? I mean, these days, rents being what they are, I mean, most people have to share, and it's awful sharing anything, don't you think? I hate sharing.
I'm lucky.
Yes. Do you often eat alone?
Unless I'm invited out.
I expect that happens quite a lot, doesn't it?
Not as often as I'd like. Have you known Richard, Mr. Main, long?
All my life, in a sense.
No, it's funny, he must have mentioned you, but I'm sorry, I still haven't caught
He
you.
told me to call. He said you might help.
Help? In what way?
I want a job.
Oh. Oh, well, do you type?
Perfectly.
Shorthand?
Yes.
Oh, well, it should be easy then. They're crying out for girls. What kind of job did you have in mind?
Yours? A similar position.
Personal secretary. Oh, well, if you're any good, it shouldn't be so difficult. Though I don't understand why he sent you to see me. I thought one of the agents is...
Because I'm special to him.
Morning, Prue. Come in, would you?
Is there anything I could do around here? I don't know. The switchboard, maybe, or...
Well, with your qualification.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a bit.
Sally. Get me Forrester's contract file, will you, please?
Yes, Mr. Smith.
Thank you. Yes, Sally.
Oh, where is it, Mr. Smith?
Just call Prue's home, would you? See if she's there.
Yes, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't realize you were getting married. When's it gonna be?
Soon. Very soon.
Sally, I asked for Forrester's contract file. This is the general file.
Oh, I'm scared. Never leave you high and dry like that. Don't you think you should make inquiries? Call the police or something?
The police?
Well, she might have been knocked over. Had an accident in her flat, anything.
I'm putting you through, Mr. Robinson will speak.
Prue, will you? I'm expecting a call.
From the police.
There's nothing to worry about. They're just checking that nothing's happened to Prue, that's all. Maine here.
Good morning, Mr. Maine. This is a check call from Girl Finders Associates, the city's biggest suppliers of temporary and specialist staff.
Look,
With the vacation season coming up, we find that many big concerns are grateful to know that we can supply temporary...
Hey, what's this, Tears? This won't do. People will start talking.
It's just that Prue's gone missing and Mr. Maine's been on to the police and nobody's had any lunch. And I had to go and get sandwiches because they can't find her.
Whoa, pretty Sally, whoa. I'm sure none of it's as bad as you think it is. I'll sort it out. Come on, sit down. Okay? Hey, what's all this about Prue?
I see, Sergeant. So there's no trace of her being involved in an accident? No, we've had nothing from her. Yes, I think you should. Please do that. You've got her address. Oh, thank you. We're going over to her flat to have a look.
Oh, good. At least I hope it's good.
Would somebody mind telling me where the fire is? Hello, darling. There's little Sally outside having a breakdown. You on the phone to the police. If this is what...
Still likes a little bit of fancy romance all the same.
Checkbook's still here. No large withdrawals. Cash, too. She hasn't gone for long.
No break-in? No signs of violence? Nothing taken, so far as we can tell? This looks like one for missing persons. I'll lay you $5 there's a man behind it.
Treating it as missing person, now, that doesn't mean... No.
They're detectives, Miss Conway. They say Mr. Maine's expecting them.
Mr. Maine? Good morning, sir. My name's Detective Sergeant Quinn. This is Detective...
Oh, yes, any news?
No, I'm afraid not, sir. We were hoping you might...
Yes, he's got the police with him.
Well, thank you, Sergeant Quinn.
There's just one last thing, sir. It puzzles us a bit.
Oh?
Everyone describes Miss Clare as a sensible, practical sort of person.
Well, that's right, she is.
There was a magazine in her flat. One of those romance and fantasy things. It doesn't square with that kind of girl, sir.
Is it possible she could have led a double life at all, sir? I mean, sensible and practical in the office. The castle's in the air outside.
I'd have said it was totally impossible.
I see. Well, thank you very much, sir. We'll keep in touch.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Evidence of what?
I'm not sure yet.
Yes, Mr. Maine.
Miss Conway, get me my wife, would you? The numbers in Prue's book.
Yes, Mr. Maine.
Thank you.
interrupt him and get it signed. Don't spite me.
It's my job.
Give it to me.
I want the overseas file, please.
Yes, I'll bring it in
Thank
right
you.
away. And, would you sign the stock return?
Yes, sure. There we are.
That is the way it'll...
Oh, yes, so it is. Ah,
And just in case you're held up, I've put back your call to New York.
very good. I may well be late. You're an efficient girl, looking after me beautifully.
That's what I like to do.
Any luck with my wife?
I've been calling her...
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Have you heard from Prue?
No, but the police still don't seem too worried.
Had a good day?
Started badly, but got better.
Hello, Chief Superintendent Barnes. Sergeant Quinn here, sir. CID Chelsea. I don't want to bother you, sir, but that triple killing on your patch about 6 months ago. The magazine that didn't seem to belong to the house.
Go on.
Well, we've got a missing girl here, sir. A magazine in her flat. Didn't seem to belong to her either.
I'll be up on the first train tomorrow.
I don't want to bother you with such a silly little thing, sir.
I'll be up on the first train tomorrow. I don't think that was the motive. No, it was obsessive, a need to be neat, tidy, efficient.
It looks like blood.
What's happening to that call to my wife, Miss Conway?
Still busy, Mr. Maine.
It's been engaged now for 40 minutes. Who the devil's she been talking to for 40 minutes?
Here you are.
All we've got to do now is find.
Lewis.
Hello, Bill. It's Janice here.
Hi, Janice. How are you, baby?
Fine, thanks, Bill. Bill, I'd like a word about Richard. There's nothing wrong, is there? With the business, I mean. Are there any problems?
No, everything's great. What's this about Richard?
Oh, well, it's just that...
We wouldn't want you to think we're not absolutely delighted with Miss Conway. We are. It's just that we do have a strict rule about references. It was all done in such a hurry. Sure you understand. Oh, just where she was last. Usual thing. Are you very kind? If you'd ask Mr. Robinson to ring me personally. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Ah, that's for you. Courtesy of Tartan Cranes. Bring your book in, would you?
Oh, it's adorable. I'll keep it always.
I shouldn't do that. Probably fall apart in 6 months, just like their cranes.
It's the first thing you've ever given me. It's the way we'll always remember it.
What?
I always...
Dick, can I have a word with you?
Yes, surely.
Alone.
I'll buzz you when we finish, Miss Conway. Oh, Bill, she's just not your type. You said so yourself, straight away.
Yes, well, that's part of it. An old bird fancier like me, you get a sense. No, there was a wrong vibration. A lack of normal response.
So any girl who doesn't fancy you is odd, is that it?
No, there's more to it than that. This morning, I'm sure she was listening in to my calls.
You're imagining things. She hasn't been here 5 minutes. A bit early for industrial espionage.
It's this way. The indications are it was someone she knew. There were no signs of a struggle and no break-in. It's a carbon copy of a killing in my area about 6 months ago, a little town in the north, Saltburn. The same magazine left lying around on both occasions, Romantic Heart. Do you know anyone in the office who reads it?
No, never even heard of it.
Hello? Did you have much difficulty in finding?
Oh no, the cab came straight here.
Very nice of you to come over, but I just can't think why.
Well, it was Richard's idea. He's waiting for an...
I can take a message, but it'd be better if you could call back in the morning.
I would be grateful if you did. He said it was urgent. I wouldn't like him to feel we'd let him down. I had concerns, Miss Conway.
Miss Conway? But why would he? Efficient, yes, you can say that again. Very satisfied. Honestly, Mr. Robinson, couldn't this possibly wait until the morning?
But that's all there is. She's new to us as she is to you. Yes.
Saltburn!
I get the feeling that you and Richard are keeping something from me. What exactly happened at the office today? Oh, excuse me.
So, mine always promised me a fateful meeting with the right man, and now it's happened. Well, it's really happened, not like all those other times. I had to leave the Bahamas. Run away. They would never have understood at all. He turned me away. Spited me. So he had to be punished, you see. Run away to England. It's nice to talk sometimes. To tell. Kiss and tell, that's what they say, isn't it? Oh, I was so bitter then, being let down. But now I see that it was meant, because Richard, from the moment he smiled at me, that easy, winning smile, well, I knew that it had to be him, you see. But you're his wife. And it's an impossible triangle, like the magazines say, you see. Impossible.
Romantic. Very romantic.
Of course. Didn't you know that's what I am? Romantic. Incurable.